course, that's the live right here. By the end of the show, you'll hear Miz clicking a lot with the keys. So you should probably have somewhat of an artist profile on the webpage.
Did you see?
Oh, cool. All right.
We have a webpage,
Yeah.
so you just go there, go to the shows. You'll be able to pull up the link for your shows.
Oh, that's
Oh yeah,
tight.
that beat.
It's in.
So we do profiles for every show.
Wow, that's sick.
And,
Yeah, bro, you guys are on top of it over here.
man, we try.
That's man.
Shout out to the watchers.
I'm honored to be here.
Nah, we appreciate you coming in. I'm about to just jump straight in because
Wouldn't it
we
be
got
cool if
music
there's a bunch of
going.
pictures of us? You know?
Right.
Oh shoot! I was thinking though, if we do this
We're
photo
live,
shoot,
miss. 3,
oh snap! It's
2.
not time.
Stop the hate and fix your face. It's Lifted Radio. What's going on, people? I am L.
This is the Miz.
And we got Jon Rubio in the building. We're going to get straight into a bunch of stuff. But before we do that, you know, the Hustler's Word of the Day wasn't something I thought about flat out. It wasn't something I was paying attention to. We were so excited about Jon coming through. I was getting ready. You know, Miz always keep the zingers for the interview. So I said, yo, I got to find me a zinger myself. So I made sure I went out and did some journalistic work this week. So
Yes.
we have a good time. But before we do all of that, the Hustler's Word of the Day, brought to you by Lifted Conversation, is vanity. Vanity. Because as much as we hate to admit it, we are a visually driven society. And sadly, if you want success, you have to dress for it, even if you don't want to, even if it's one of those days where your blanket is 9,000 pounds. Get up, get showered, get dressed, get fly, and go make something happen because I'm promising you, 9 times out of 10, if you're looking good, you're feeling good, and something good is bound to happen. Just had to get that out the way real quick. Now we can get back to the shenanigans because you know how we do it here on Lifted Radio. Our social media manager is in the cut, very wounded. She wanted to be here with us today and talk to you guys and introduce herself, but she got sick because we went and picked out today. We had a good time though.
Right. And I mean, look, we got tea time, so
hopefully she's
hopefully
feeling better
we'll get
by
to
a
introduce
tea.
her today.
Word. So we'll keep ahead
she's got
up
the
for that.
itis right now.
Yo, listen,
dying.
it want to hit her so. Look, I was stretching in the middle of the street. It was so bad. You know, you eat yourself so full, your body just stiff. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
man.
waddling while we were watching back over here. I was like, yo.
yeah, it was pretty bad. So, Jon Rubio, introduce yourself to the people, man. We spoke on the way up, and I know you said since we met, for people who don't know, Jon and I met when he did One Blunt Radio a few months back. I extended the invitation, and we just now getting the link up, so we got a lot to catch up on, man. What you been up to? What's been going on? You said you've been doing shows, crazy.
Yeah, man, I've been like hella busy, bro. You know, just doing shows and working on music. You know, doing a lot of shows, and actually started doing shows for So Far Sounds. I don't know if you guys know who they are, but
Nah, but we could check.
Yeah.
We like to tap in with even if we don't know them. So we appreciate you bringing them up because now we can search them out.
yeah, they're really dope, man. They're like I want to say they're an international company that they have like a platform. They bring indie artists on, you know, like Billie Eilish was on it, and like a bunch of other artists that are famous were on it.
So far
that's
sounds,
dope.
you said?
So Far Sounds,
Nice.
yeah. So
Okay.
you know, any artists out there
Nice.
looking to do some shows and you know getting the platform to you know perform in front of different types of crowds, man, that's definitely the way to go.
Okay.
But
Shout out to So Far Sounds.
yeah. But anyways, yeah, man, I'm Jon Rubio. For those who don't know me, I'm a Latino hip hop artist from here in the heart of Denver, you know, representing the city and the gente. I'm
Facts.
also in the band called Los Mocochetes. I'm sure you guys have heard of us out there on the radio.
Okay.
They play us a lot on Denver Open Media, you know, and so, you know, it's just a blessing, man, to be here. Thank you guys for having me.
No, we appreciate it, man. We know without you guys coming through, so we always like get super excited when we get dope artists coming through. Now, you just said also in the group. Now,
Yeah.
how is that in music? Are
Are you playing an
Is-
instrument? Are you singing? I mean, I gotta know.
Right.
Yeah. So for those who don't know, I mean, I've been a drummer since I was like a little kid.
Okay.
I just love playing instruments and and then so yeah, I mean, it's just something I've always been doing, and I went to Metro to study jazz drums for a while and learn how to read music and stuff, and
That's what's up.
just really got into the way music becomes a language on sheet paper. Like it just kind of
Facts.
fascinates me the way that you can make music and write it out, and I met some homies there, man, and they're like, yeah, man, we're starting a band, and we need a drummer. Our drummer had parted ways with him. So, he was like, yeah, man, I know you play, so you should come through. And,
The rest is history.
I play drums. I do some backup vocals, rapping and drumming sometimes here and there.
That's fine. Okay,
That's
so
awesome.
so you say a hip hop artist as well. Which side, fan wise, would you say has the crazy? Because I've heard some stories about some band members. Shout out to the homeboy Rudy. He's in the band, and y'all get some of the craziest stories. So, which side has the crazier fans? Is it the band groupies or the rap groupies that make it like, yo, I can't believe this is going on right now?
Oh, man, probably the band groupies for sure, bro. Because I mean, bro, like there's so many different. I mean, people just like seeing live instruments,
Facts,
and
facts.
and you get so many different types of crowds. I
Right.
think that's really what it is. It's like the diversity. People love that, and when they come to the shows, I mean, they be getting wild, bro. Like, hey, we want you guys to play a show here in Boulder. We're doing a house party, so we go pull up, and then they're like, all right, guys, thank you for playing. Let's get drunk. They had a bunch of alcohol, weed, yeah, all that.
Wow.
And they had a piñata, bro, and they broke the piñata, dude, and like a bunch of shrooms and condoms came out and shit, bro. I was like, what?
That's a wild
That was a
party.
wild party, bro.
That's but see, that's what I mean. Like most people don't get to see that part of band life. They just think, it's loading equipment, unloading equipment, doing gigs. I mean, you back home chilling. Like y'all get some of the wildest happenings ever. It's always bands. It's never. I don't care who you are. Prince doesn't have crazier stories than band members, yo. It's insanity.
Yeah, it's nuts, bro. Just being on the road with your boys, and like for us at least, like everywhere we go, man, we stay up partying, we meet people from that town or that area, and they just stay with us, and we just party with them the whole night, bro. Like we're always making friends and always making family, and
Right.
and that's just it's. I don't know. That's kind of what I like about being in a band. It's cool like that way.
The
Like,
camaraderie.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I get that. I understand that. Anything that feels fraternalized in that way, you just kind of gravitate a little closer to because it's closer. It's a tighter bond. You guys make music together. You build a sound. You build relationships. So it's bound to happen that way.
Wouldn't you?
Look,
How
I've
could
seen
you
some
not?
bands break up pretty quick over some of the most minute. So definitely shout out to the bands with those tight bonds, man. It's dope to see because you don't have to worry about those guys breaking up. All right, they got a 30-year run at least before somebody pulls a Otis. Like, for real. So shout out to all of those bands. And we will be right back with much, much more with Jon Rubio on Lifted Radio. But for now, we're going to get right back to that dope music. And we got John setting it off, man. So let's go ahead and get into that. Stop the hate and fix your face. It's Lifted Radio.
Turn it up.
Hell yeah. Thank you guys for having me, man.
Yeah.
We appreciate it, bro.
Can you turn my headphones down a smidge? Because you know how these headphones be all
Oh, okay. No. Which one are you? Put them back on? Because I don't remember which one you were. That's two. That's not you. That was me. Okay, I'm on two. Wait. No, I'm on one. Is that you?
Perfect.
All right, cool.
There.
And we can vibe
headphones,
to
we
the
have such
music
bad
while you got
headphones
your...
that, like,
Because you got live viewers, so
Are
you
you
can go
okay
ahead
with
and
your
say what's up to
sound
them. So
What up, everybody? Hope you guys are tuning in, man.
There you
And
go,
I got
man.
some people coming in after, too, so I'm But,
Word, we got a new music premiere. I said, yo, why he send me that heat like that, man?
Oh, did you listen to it already?
Knowing I needed something for the mix-up, he was in there. He was in there already. Like,
Yeah,
yo,
bro.
let me help El finish the mix-up. So we're gonna put that joint on the mix-up, premiere that. We got this one on this playlist, and then I'm gonna run another one. When we come off the second half of the interview, play the other single.
Yeah, yeah, perfect, man.
So we got all the joints covered in there.
Yeah, bro, I came prepared, man. I was like, it's perfect timing. I just got out
Tyler
the
said this
studio
is
and-
beautiful. Shout out Tyler. What's going on, my guy? You can see the comments.
Walk into this. Oh, hey, what up? That's my auntie.
Should I play this?
My boy, what up? Yeah. Yeah, man. Huge shout out to everybody tuning in, man, and everybody supporting me, and everybody supporting local music, man. That's how we.
Comments to come here.
You know?
This is the
That's how we do our thing, and
live feed. And I hear the keys going, so Miz is already hard at work.
Just happening.
Whole first half of the interview, click, 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 click.
I know it's always
so
like,
yeah,
I
artist
try to
profile.
take notes, and like get everything ready for the post.
Yeah, so the artist profile
So
is
did
going
you
up.
get?
now.
Well, I guess I'll just wait. I'll ask some more questions since we're live on air. But I mean, maybe I'll just ask now. So did you? You said you went for jazz music at MSU Denver?
yeah, I mean, I didn't really go to be a teacher or anything. I just went for the education of it.
Right, right.
And then I really just wanted to play music for a living and
Did you
produce
complete,
music.
or did you just go to obtain those, that knowledge?
Oh, and I dropped out.
Okay, for sure. No, I mean,
Yeah,
shit.
no.
I dropped out. I just went back. Like, I dropped out a few years. I just went back. It's been like a schooling me is rocky. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm not the best in it. I'm just going.
If it's for you,
Mhm.
that's what I say. I mean, do what you want to do. You gotta do.
Oh yeah. That's dope.
Oh, this is a tight joint right here.
Yeah.
Who is this?
This is Latin Soul, yeah. She performed at the
That's her name?
Taste of Puerto Rico, yeah. Over at Civic Center Park. Yeah.
Put me on some new music, bro.
Man, it's all local. Or underground, I don't want to say it's all local because
Yeah,
we
you
got
got-
Texas and New York,
Where,
Arkansas.
where's J25 from? Is that Georgia?
Oh,
J25? Where's she based out of? North Carolina? Georgia?
I don't even know. I don't know. I'd have to ask. Yeah.
You guys know if we got any bottles of water, right?
Oh, yeah. My bad. I got you.
Are you good?
I'll grab it.
Forgot mine in my car.
No, you cool.
Thanks, bro.
Shit, man.
Bro, I know. I'm so
Never
sorry.
again.
Food coma.
I don't know what the fuck this shit is.
She ate some bad burgers here, I think.
I don't know if it was bad or if it was just like I did wait too long to eat when I did eat this shit, but like it's now I'm just feeling nauseous or I just ate too much. Like I don't know.
Yeah, I know the feeling. Probably too much grease sometimes happens to me.
Yeah,
At least.
yeah. See, that
I get
could
that
be
way.
it. The grease.
Yeah.
I've noticed like the older I'm getting, like I can't eat the way I used to. Like my body is just getting old shit.
Feel that. Yeah. Was it worth it though?
Hell yeah, shit.
Hey,
That
there you
motherfucker
go.
was good. And me and Butters both tore that shit up. Her dog.
Oh, that's funny. Hell yeah.
You cheering with my dog. That little dog is so smart. She probably just got a stomach ache right now.
Thanks,
'cause
bro.
your ass.
Appreciate you, man.
Listen,
My
it
dog
wasn't.
might be shitting herself, right?
I know I was trying to keep it in, man. It get kind of hot. Well, you remember.
Oh.
You remember how hot it get in here, man. That shit sweats you out real quick.
You're like, she's better than that, bro.
She's better than that.
So the cause I'm bringing it up on the air, but the Wing Chun ceremony, what was that? Was it a belt up or was it a commemorative celebration? What was that?
It's I can't speak for other schools.
Right.
I can only speak for most Chinese kung fu schools are they don't do belt systems usually. That was more of a
Right.
karate thing, a Japanese style thing.
Right.
And but our lineage does sashes. So like you train for like few months, you get a black shirt with the official logo, right?
Right.
You train for a few years, then you get a white shirt, and then you train for a few more years, and they give you a black sash. It just symbolizes your lifetime membership of the school and the 400-year-old lineage.
Right.
So you get accepted into like the lineage and like from.
That's fine
crazy,
because I
bro.
was like, yo, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, man, it's a really
So how
big
long you
passion,
been
bro. Oh, shoot.
studying martial arts?
About 6 years.
That's fine.
So I've been at
I
it.
mean,
bro.
ever since
Where are they teaching Wing Chun at?
There's a lot of places in Denver.
No, it really is.
Like
It's
I
like
said-
40 schools
I used to
teaching
do
Wing
Wallum
Chun.
Kung Fu for like 12 years.
Wow. So
Yeah,
you
I did it
know
for a
how
long
to-
time.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, no, our school's in Broomfield. You should come
Oh,
check it out sometime.
That's dope.
If you're ever
Okay.
interested in, picking up a couple days or whatever.
Yeah.
Our school's very traditional, but it's modernized too, so it's
Yeah.
not like super
I like
traditional.
old school. Like I like old ways. Like
But yeah, our master's like 75. He's trained for 42 years.
Damn. That's
So
dope.
he's definitely got some insight and.
You can
and
slap
like,
the shit out of somebody, speed back.
Yeah, no, for real. Yeah, it's
That's dope.
I really like the community. The school is really awesome, and they're just there's like a whole like they're not into the martial art politics, how they talk about
Yeah.
now with the UFC days and everything. It's so different.
Yeah.
But we just love training. We love being there,
Yeah.
and
It's like picking up a good style.
if as a martial artist, it's helped me be a better person. And
That's dope. That's
People
dope.
forget that part of self-defense.
Right.
Self-discipline.
Yeah.
yep.
That's dope.
Yeah, that's tight. What is that style you said?
Wallum Kung Fu?
Wallum?
Yeah, Wallum is Mantis.
Is it northern or southern?
I don't know, to be honest with you. My dad got me in it when I was like a kid because my
That's
dad
sick.
trained in it like forever.
I
He
bet,
like
I
went
bet
to
it's
freaking
southern.
China and stuff.
That's
yeah.
tight. That's my dream
And
right
he
there.
wanted me to do. I was so rebellious though, when I was younger. Like, so that's why I never just like kept pursuing it. And like now I'm an adult and I'm like,
Should
I
pay
should've
more
tried harder.
attention.
Yeah,
It's never too late,
But yeah, no, I really actually like it was so crazy though because he always had me doing Tai Chi and shit, and like when you're like 12, everybody's like, that's weird, old people do that. But like Tai Chi was so beneficial for me to like train with. Like it helped me with like strengthening my flexibility,
Right.
which was pretty cool. But yeah, I miss that shit. I really do.
It helps with a lot of it helps it like with a lot of like if you have a lot of body issues, like a lot of physical
ailments, joint
illnesses,
pains, all of that shit.
know,
Muscle deficiencies.
It's man, it's legit. I like it. I like all that, man.
Shout out Danny B with Conversations, who is on tour right now. She just tore Philly down. She just tore New York down the week before that.
Alright.
So big shouts out to Danny B. We see you. And hurry up and get your ass back so you can do that lifted interview. Or finish it. Nah, we interviewed her for Lifted Conversation like 6-7 years ago at the Roxy. Word.
Wow.
We've been doing this for a minute.
Hey, man. I mean,
Nice, check this out.
We're blessed to have the longevity. So, yeah. Like with this, and it's mostly Miz. I like the work. I just want to work and get my shit done and make sure I got everything I need done. But she like, nah, enjoy it. So, like that's why we all walking around here slow now. We went out, picked out, had a good time, smoked the whole day away while we playing the show. So,
hell yeah, bro. That's that's like.
are you
that's-
packed
that's
for
how you live,
tomorrow?
I
You gotta fucking drive to Nebraska, bro.
know.
Shit. Tomorrow?
Mm-hmm. Riaga is
What
opening
is that?
for Tech
3
9.
hours?
Riaga did it in 4. I think Miz can do it in 2.5.
Yeah.
I'm quite
Yeah,
sure.
no, my mom said we'll get there in about 2.5 hours. We've made that drive so many times.
Yeah, they speed demons, but it's like 2 to 4 depending on who's
That's
driving.
halfway to my reservation. Man. It ain't even no big deal.
You should have saw her driving when we were driving. And when we were up there in South Dakota, we damn near almost every day.
She had me
Rapid
glued
City,
to
and
the
that was
seat
2
when we
hours.
went to the fucking Top Flight show.
Oh, yeah.
Going to Parker, I couldn't
I'd be
sit up.
flying.
Yeah, she was. Yeah,
Liz
she
don't
was.
give a
Yeah,
fuck,
like
yo.
that.
She gone.
Shit.
90.
We're
What?
like,
If
we're
it
going,
goes
we're going.
fast, that's what I'm going.
I know.
What?
Yeah,
We
was
need
like,
to
I wanna
rent a
fast
Beetle.
forward.
I liked
regulate
that
her.
place. We had fun up
That
there.
was a nice.
With the Top
that
Flight
Top
show?
Flight show. It was nice. Even though that lady had some.
Yo, it was like
Wait,
the
was
home of
it
the
The
Cougars.
first gen titties.
Where
No,
at?
that's at the,
The Wild Goose
Was that where we
Saloon in
went?
Parker.
Where did we go?
It was like, it
that
was
shit in Parker.
yeah, the Wild Goose
Yeah.
Saloon.
Like
Yeah,
Parker,
yeah, yeah.
like
I like
right
that
south.
Parker,
venue.
Colorado,
I like
yeah.
that venue.
Other than the
Really
fact
nice.
that white man touched my hair and was like,
Yeah, we
I
almost
was
got
like,
into
I
it with the
almost lost
security
my
guard for
shit.
being a
Celeste is
pervert.
over here like,
I was like
I
having
feel
a
for
glitch.
women,
I
bro.
was like,
They
Yo,
have to deal
look,
with so
and I
much
say
shit.
it all the time because I'm like, my nigga, when I walk by him, I'm like, yo, we here with Lifted Conversation, we on the list. Do we have an issue? He like, nah, y'all good, go ahead. He corners her,
and grabs
playing
my
with her hair and
he's
shit
like, oh, you
like.
look like this other girl that was just in here. And I was like, no, I just got here. And he's like, oh, well, your hair is very beautiful. And keeps touching my hair. And she's
Wait.
over here looking for her ID. And she's like having a whole malfunction.
I'm like, oh, trying not to look up because I was about to.
Because I was
flip
about
out.
to deck his ass. Like,
I
why are you
walk
touching me?
off. I'm straight in the venue because I'm like,
He's
I gotta
already
get,
in there.
I gotta get my photos, I gotta get my stills, I gotta get all my
Delegate
video
the
and
whole
shit.
thing, bro.
But then I turn around and I see them still at the door. I'm like, yo, my man, we got a pop. And he acted like he helped me up. He was like,
Yeah,
nah,
he's like, oh, well, I guess.
we're good. I got your back. Go ahead, ladies. I'm like, yo, you had them hemmed up in the fucking corner that whole time?
Being a weirdo.
Creepy ass old dude.
Weird ass
Weirdo.
motherfucker, man.
It was the creepy old people. It was the land of the creepy because it was like 30 cougars in there, dog. Like clearly looking for young men. Like it was terrible. You could see,
It
you could
was
see the
terrible.
agenda in the whole bar. It was just like cougars snatching up young dudes. Like, you here for hip hop? I'm here for you. What's up? Oh man.
Hey man, I mean whatever.
But the
you're
show
into,
was
brother, I don't
dope. The
judge.
show was dope. You know, it's just one of them weird venues where you know they got that stuck group of people who come in and it's the 45, 50 and up crowd and it was just that. But
Oh yeah.
it was still a dope show. It was still fun. But yeah, that and the cougar shit make it. I feel so bad for women all the time because I'm like, dudes get to be outwardly creepy and half the time it ain't shit they can do. They just gotta
Yeah, man.
eat that shit. Like, fuck.
It's,
She had the Drake haircut.
yeah, bro. You know,
Oh my god.
at least we understand. You know. Some
But you
guys,
know what?
Some guys don't fucking. They don't. Know,
It's
they don't
it's
know,
the
bro.
guys who get it that understand. It's never the guys who don't care to understand women that get it. You grow up around women, your tias, your mother, and all of that shit, and you don't want to see them fucked up, especially with boys. So you grow up in that environment, raised around women, you kind of got that sixth sense, that second feeling, like,
Yeah. Bro.
nah, fool, you shouldn't do that shit.
Spider
Don't,
sense,
right?
spider-
Like, don't
spider
do
sense.
that. No, abort.
Yeah, man.
Facebooker.com.
Not every dude got that. Some dudes just grew up with their pops, and their pops was an asshole, and he don't really care.
I'm excited to announce Safe Harbor Hours.
It's like, I just want to tell people we get to cuss now.
I tried for cussing.
Oh, we do.
Oh, yeah,
after
so
10 p.m.
after
because there's
10
no F
p.m.,
words,
yeah.
you know, nothing like super actually
Okay,
offensive.
so you guys gonna help me come up with my fucking.
Yo, look, she came up with hers on the spot.
Listen,
You come up with yours on the spot. You want your radio name, it's yours. But you gotta pick that shit.
Y'all can't do me like
They
that.
literally made me record a drop. I had to come up with my name on the spot.
We was already
I
at the
just looked down
studio.
at my t-shirt and I was like, I guess the Miz.
That's tight. Oh yeah, no, that's
It
a
said
sick.
for Merciless Indian Savages from the Declaration of Independence.
Oh, that's tight too.
So I was like, bam.
Yeah, you native?
Yeah.
What tribe are you from?
Oglala Lakota.
Oh, you Lakota? Yeah, that's tight. All right. I'm a Mexican native.
That's what's up, you know?
Like, yeah, I'm not really Aztec though.
Yeah, do you know what tribe, like, I mean, do you know what tribe it is? What's the name of your tribe?
There's two. So my dad's side they're called Guaycura.
Guaycura?
They're pretty much like almost extinct
That's dope.
by this point.
Okay.
But my mom's side they're called Tarascos from Michoacan.
Okay.
They're the ones that came up with the the sarapes that have like they look like rainbow colors.
Yeah,
They're the ones who made that.
That's dope. That's dope.
That's crazy,
That's
yeah,
really cool.
yeah.
Hell yeah. That's like
There you go. Lineage
you know what I'm
questions.
saying, bro?
You want to take part two?
No,
You want to take
no,
part
that's
two?
dope though because like MSU Denver they announced that free scholarship and shit, and so then turned out they didn't actually honor it. So all the native students who enrolled this term, they got fucked.
That's whack.
And so now everybody's like down money and stuff, and so we're trying to like advocate for like, cause I told them, I wrote them a letter like, you're messing, when you're saying indigenous peoples, you're messing with a huge population that spans borders, you know, and I was like, we're trying to like get them to honor their promise and then like actually provide resources for students.
Yeah, rather than just acknowledging that
Yeah.
they gentrified that hood and then they're like, yeah, we supported indigenous people of color.
Like all last minute
then-
after the Bavaria thing.
Yeah,
Which
man,
turns
that's
out
bullshit.
They
bro.
actually made a separate grant for those the displaced Bavarians. But when it came to ours, they actually didn't give us like this separate grant. Like they gave us our Pell Grant, all the grants we already get, and they were just like, oh yeah. I was like, bro, what? They're like, oh, I was like, you guys could have told the native students that like you weren't gonna help them until like after all their grants went through. They waited till the day of. So yeah, I was like, y'all had 3 months to get it right, but then they admitted to us. They were like, we only planned it for 2 weeks. I said, well, why don't native peoples, deserve, like a planning committee like everything else you guys do? I was like, that takes months of planning. I was like, you didn't work with anybody in our community. You didn't work with anybody. I was like, that's not acceptable. And
White savior complex doesn't allow you to work with the party you're championing.
Yeah.
That's where that white getting
white savior
offended for someone else shit comes from.
Yeah.
I know you're not offended, but I'm your savior, so I'm gonna be offended for you. Like, nah, my nigga, what are you doing?
You try too hard, it becomes racist.
You're gonna
bro.
accept
It's, like,
this
weird.
help. You're gonna accept this help, and I don't care if it hurts you. Even if it's not help you ask for, like, you better be happy that I'm helping you. Like, what? We were like, bro, you didn't even have to tell us you were gonna help us with nothing. We were doing fine without you.
And I think people just wanna, they, I don't know. It just, it has to come from the right place because people will do favors for you and then act like you owe them something.
Mm-hmm. So it's been a crazy week because it's just the first week of school. All the students found all that out. So we've been trying to publicize that because it's just like, yo.
60 seconds.
I got my notes
60
set up
seconds.
here.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me. Goddamn soda. See it for you.
I'm dead.
Shout out Alana K. This is now my jam. Shout out Riaga for introducing us to Alana K.
Yes.
Cause this is low key my shit now.
Dope.
92.9, right?
Yep. 92.9 FM, 89.3 HD3, and online at denver.open.media. Tell a friend to tell a friend, it's them again. It's Lifted Radio, baby. Stop the hate and fix your face.
You're gonna have to show me that for the closer.
I got you.
Too with you guys.
I got you. Well, we're gonna take a social media second after part 2 and do video drop and some photos. So we have all of that for the. Like I said, we're building a whole profile for this episode, so you'll be able to draw your fans over there.
That's tight.
Huh?
I like that you guys do that.
And shit for the
What?
For Facebook?
and the Instagram.
You don't need to log in for Facebook. I gotta add you to the administration.
I'm gonna make you a login for the website.
Stop the hate and fix your face. It's Lifted Radio, and we back, good people. I hope y'all introduced. I hope you enjoyed. I don't know why I'm so much mouth right now. I hope you enjoyed that nice block of music. That last one was Alana K with Old School Love. Shout out to Alana K. And Riaga, who introduced us, and Riaga, who's also going to be
Ray Riaga.
El Rey, right? Because he is going to be performing tomorrow, opening up for Tech Nine.
In Gary, Nebraska.
In Nebraska, and I think he's taking half of the station with him. Lifted Radio's going to be in the building. DJ Coles is going to be in the building. Shout out to Calliewood. He'll be in the building. Shout out Albees for She's. It's going to be an event, man. So if you can pull up and you want to support, go ahead and get that Oh Look It's the Gang merch. Go pull up on them, man. It's going to be a party. Make sure you get there. It's going to be a movie. Now back to John. So, again, you guys listening on the radio don't always get to catch those live stream conversations. And we were having a couple dope ones. But I said I had to get back to this on the air because, well, for one, I don't want my ignorance to be something that keeps me dumb to a situation. And I was asking you about your Wing Chun ceremony I saw on your page. I was being nosy doing my journalistic. And I ran across it and I'm like, was it a belt promotion? Because most people don't know not all martial arts are belt promotions. You're not gonna.
Are you gonna be in the new Ip Man movie?
Yeah, I know they'd be making like all kinds of Ip Man movies and reboots, but
right.
But yeah, man. Like I was saying before, I can't speak for all lineages. You know, like our lineage stems from Ip Man's actual lineage.
Okay,
and
that's crazy.
And his disciple came to America and taught our grandmaster who started our school.
Oh, okay, wow.
So, you know, we're just keeping the chain link strong and the tradition, you know, and doing our best to honor the culture, you know, and I think that's really the main thing. But as far as the belt system goes, it's kind of cool because, like, you know, if you do, I don't know if you guys are familiar with karate, but they usually have like a set schedule of like, okay, you know, you're gonna test in a month,
right?
And then I'm gonna give you this. They give you time frames to do things with at least our school. It's like you're running on a treadmill and you don't have a finish line, bro. You're just running.
Right.
And you're like, you know, you get in your head and you're like, oh man, I'm gonna pass out. You just keep going. You keep training. You know, you keep showing up, and eventually, the Sifu, which is like a
sensei or teacher
it means teacher father,
right?
You know, it's like they're the instructors, but it's like more ceremonial. It's kind of more like kind of spiritual, you know,
right?
Traditionally, like that when you're a Sifu, you become like a father figure to your students. So, you know, it's kind of different from just being a coach. I think it's like the West and the East kind of differ in those ways, and
right.
Where boxing's a little different, but it still has like philosophy that's similar. But yeah, man, no, it's a blessing, bro. Like, you know, I've been doing that for like 6 years, and it's really helped me balance my music life, doing all the shows and being just around that because energy, you know,
that discipline and that self-control you learn. But you know what? A lot of people don't understand that that's the biggest part of anything is the discipline part. Right. Like the fact that you could get up every day, even when you don't want to, and do it is what is building this. That's the foundation for your success. So you got to stick with that. And shout out to all of the martial artists who, you know, who take those lessons and actually do what the senseis and the Sifus and the teachers actually tell you. It's not, you get those bullies in martial arts. I don't care if it's MMA, if it's military combatives.
No, this is not the Karate Kid. You know?
No, you do. And a lot of dudes take that and they run off and do whatever they do with it. Not necessarily what you want them to do.
On the weekends, and we're like having.
I mean, some might, but
in the back.
No, I'm just saying, you know, a lot of you find those dudes who got bullied in school who learned how to fight and they actually ended up good at it. So yeah, you know, you might
spar this weekend.
Yeah, you might want to go get a little bit of revenge. But shout out to the cats who actually, you know, stick to the teachings and just move on and discipline and end up successful in other arenas because of the discipline. So shout out to all of y'all. That's a lot of hard work.
I got a question. I mean, like, what, 6 years ago, so, like, where were you at mentally 6 years ago to make you decide, like, was this your first encounter with martial arts? Like, did you do any dabbling before you chose Wing Chun?
I did karate when I was like 6, but I don't think that really counts, you know.
Right,
You're like
right.
6.
You're
Like,
6, yeah. With having a,
and I didn't do it for long either. So if I did it for like, you know, like how you did it for a while, it probably was, or you know, how you did your stuff for a while, probably would I would have got more out of it. But no, you know, I was just in college, you know. I didn't really know what I wanted to do exactly with my life. I didn't really know like, you know, who I was, and like, you know, I was trying to find myself through making music. Like, what's my own sound? You know, who am I? Like, you know, and yeah, you know, really just experiencing life, you know, in like the big world now, you know, and seeing how the music industry's working. Like, oh, well, how do I want to, you know, go about this? Do I want to do this or that or whatever? And yeah, well, martial arts really just helped me center myself and ground myself and really uh, find my pocket in life, you know, in general, like with music, you know, just like, you know, and so yeah, no, it just kind of felt like it was time for me to change, you know, and just be a better person, and yeah, man, like honestly, you know, it's just kind of, you know, that's kind of why, you know, I stuck around for so long, because it's like, you know, I like doing it, and
Right.
helps me stay focused on my music, helps me be a good person, you know.
Right.
That's awesome.
That's
I mean,
sticking true to those teachings.
that's what it's about, though. Like to have that healthy balance. I think for an artist, you know, having outlets that are physical, you know, to keep like that fresh, like mental exercise going, like to, like you said, centering yourself. I think that's really a pretty key aspect. And of course, you know, I always want to know what else do artists do besides, you know.
Like, do you just rap all day? Is it like in the studio?
Like, do you eat and sleep in there? Like, you know?
Speaking of music, back to it. So what we got as far as projects coming out? You've been doing a lot of shows. Are you gearing up for a new album drop, or what do you have in the works coming up?
So I'm working on an EP. I have a lot of music recorded that
Right.
and if you guys, you've heard most of, like a lot of my songs,
Right.
most of them are unreleased. So
Right, and we got an official unreleased Jon Rubio track tonight for the mix
exactly.
up. So y'all gotta stay tuned for that.
Yeah. So yeah, man, you know, I'm just trying to figure out, you know, because I'm trying to plan it strategically. I want to be like, all right, cool. These 4 songs will sound, 5 or 6 songs sound good together, back to back. You know?
Right.
So I think really I'm just kind of just adding more to
Just
my
in the-
discography, you know.
Okay, so you in the arrangement stage now. You're just putting it all together and seeing where it falls and what sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
that's what's up.
This one though I sent you guys tonight, though, is a special one. I wanted to give a couple shout outs real quick.
Go
if you
ahead,
guys don't
take
mind.
your time, man.
So I'll start off with the story. So I don't know if you guys know, anybody else listening out there knows of Mini Producer, but he's like a really popular producer on social media, on YouTube. Like, you probably heard his tag on beats, you know, like he's
Right.
really pretty popular. And actually, my homie Illsworth, free my homie Illsworth, he actually put me onto him. And he's like, hey man, he's doing like live music reviews, you know.
Right.
So I was like, cool man, you know, I'll send some in, and ended up joining one of the lives, and they were asking artists to send in songs for like I think they were having like a competition, you know. So if you win, they give you like a free beat, and then, you know, they give you like free engineering, or, you know, a free master or whatever.
Okay.
And so Mini Producer actually co-hosted these reviews with Simon Nilla, who's another. I mean, he's legit, man. Simon's, you know, rest in peace, you know, because that dude really, man, like, you know, they both really have an ear for music, and really supported like where I was going back then, you know, like this was like maybe a year and a half ago, you know. Simon actually, he's a songwriter, producer, he's a vocal arranger. He's done work for the NFL, MTV, independent, major films.
That's
You know, like the guy's done, you know, quite a bit, you know, and Minnie's also like super dope, man. Like he's an actor. He does voiceover talent. He's a content creator. Like, you know, and both of them as a team, you know, the way they set the lives up, it's like, you're getting the best of like two different worlds, because
Right.
Simon kind of has been around for a while, and like Minnie hears like the new sound of how things are going.
Okay, so you
So
got the
like,
old school and the new school working together, right?
so it's really dope, man. And I think I shared a song called Labios Rosados, I want to say, and
And yeah, I hear that regularly on Lifted Radio.
yeah, man, and that shout out to Katiria, and my boy Yugs for making the beat, but they loved it, man, and they were like, hey, well, you won the contest,
That's what's up.
and it was me and the guy, the homie AC,
Okay.
and shout out to AC, he's probably listening to this here, but my boy AC had the second, because they couldn't pick. I think I won out of like a flip of a coin or something,
Oh wow.
and so I had to make the beat, and then I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna surprise them because they like AC too. So I'm like, I'm gonna get AC to do this song with me, right? So yeah, man. I hit up AC. I was like, hey, bro, like, let's do a trade, bro. Like, you get a chorus on here, like write a chorus for this song, and then I'll get on one of your tracks later, So we start making the song, and then well, Simon passed away. I think about he passed away in January.
Oh wow.
So yeah, man. Rest in peace, man. For real, bro. Like that dude he's a good guy, man. And so it was just kind of, it's like, wow, like when I have to release the song, I
Right,
kind of
right.
already had so many projects, I got distracted, and then, but yeah, man. So it's a special track, I think in honor of his memory, it's really why I wanted to put it out there, and just to show people like music brings people together, man, and like that's why we do it, bro. We spreading that love, and that's what we need, man. Like
Big facts.
You
Well,
know?
we're gonna make sure we take extra special care of that joint tonight. So
yeah, well,
Awesome. Thank
thank
you.
you guys for having me, man.
no, again, we appreciate it. Like I say all the time, man. We just two people on air talking without you guys. So if the show is dope, it's because of your input, man, and your music submissions, and your time and attention. So we appreciate everybody every time they come out. That's why we try to do so much for the artists, man. We want to see you guys blow just as bad as you want it. So
Right. Or else
We
we just
excited
sound like
to-
Beavis and Butthead. Just
right, for real.
Yeah, that's
On
not
the
too
mic.
bad.
Cannabis, cars, cannabis.
You know.
So,
But I mean, I really respect that. There's a competition. It's between two artists, and to see a collaborative effort in like putting out music because of that, I think that's really dope, and I respect that a lot, especially
facts.
especially when we hear a lot about different struggles of artists, promoting each other, like trying to build each other up, especially at that local level. I think it's really reassuring to hear stuff like that.
word. Make sure you tune in every Thursday, 7 to 9 p.m. Mountain Standard Time for the Lifted Backspin. Every Friday, 9 to 11 p.m. It's Friday, man, and we are in here extra crispy like KFC chicken. I promise you tonight.
Right.
It went down today, but we did it all out of love and happiness, man. You guys been showing us so much love. We actually put together this show today. Super excited. We had a blast. So we hope all of that reflects and you guys are having a good time with us. And John, right now, we're gonna keep it going on the live stream. You know what? I was gonna
Do a
wait.
song?
But, Miz has an announcement at 10 o'clock for you guys that she's really excited for. But before that, I was thinking, since I don't have the pocket full of tracks I had last week, because we had like 10 premieres last week. It was looking pretty heavy on the mix-up. But since I do have them, why not get straight to it, man? It's time for the mix-up. Let's go. We got Illitty with the first joint, Black Clouds. Shout out to Illitty.
Turn it
New
up.
submission. Turn it up.
That is a long track list from that August 12th track list.
I'm telling you, we got mad shit on that Thursday.
I finally
Like,
got it up. Folks.
we don't get to play as much music on Fridays because we do so much with the guests and the mix-up and all that.
Oh,
But
yeah.
Thursday, that's the day we play none. But you probably hear us talk for 10, 15 minutes. It's all music.
Hell yeah. Nah, I like the balance, bro. You know.
Well,
It's cool,
you
yeah.
know, Friday we get to have a little bit more fun, and then, like I said, with the interviews, we want to introduce the artist to not only a bigger audience, but you know, some people they might not have been around. So
Hell yeah.
get that focus going. So you know, they're still watching on the live. I'm sorry, I took the live down.
Oh, you good.
I'm like all over here with it.
Really in there. Let's see. Who's got
Stop
some?
the hate and fix your face. It's the lifted mix up, baby.
I'm trying to see here. Who's got of all of these on this track list from the 12th? Who's got a music video on this track list?
Kilo 24K has a new video put up.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put that up then. 24K. So, do you have any videos?
I do.
I posted the one on the page. That's why I posted it. You can
I'm
just
gonna
steal
get
it
that
straight
video
from the
up on
page.
the page today. 'Cause you always like to post a music video too, get you some YouTube views.
Yeah, hell yeah.
all
Thank you.
that.
Yeah, my boy, my bassist actually from our band helped me film that video.
Dope.
He was the one that's playing the guitar, and we wrote that song. And then the homie, should rest in peace, video got visuals, man.
That's dope. You got,
You know,
you got,
we got one
memories
last
to hold
video,
on.
you know.
That's wild, man.
It's
I'm really
crazy.
sorry to hear about that.
Yeah,
That-
it's just, you know, that's why, like lately, I've just been changing my music. You know, I've been just thinking more about what I'm putting out there. You know, like, you know.
Yeah.
Like, people just want to have a good time. We don't need to hear the same old stuff.
Same
you know? It's
thing,
like,
negative, kind
Back-to-back
of
shit.
promoting.
You know? I mean, it's fun. Don't get me wrong, though. I
Yeah.
still make some booty shaking music, but
Right.
but you know, it's not all the time.
Some
It's-
humble self-reflection is not a
That
bad
second
thing,
track,
you
we
know?
got Jon Rubio with Apollo. Let's get it.
Look at it. My man's be making all the music videos and he's not me. Alright, let's do this now. What am I
Tap in, share it with a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. It's them again. It's Lift the Radio. Let's stop in and say what's up to Jon Rubio real quick. One time for the one time. Y'all know the slogan. Stop the hate. Fix your face.
There we go. Now we can move forward. Slowly but surely getting these pages to look right. Are you okay? Yeah, is that your back? Ow. Not your balls. In your body. We saw this terrible video. Oh man, we should not have done that. Nice, look at that went up to 7 clicks.
Last on that mix-up, we got Tony Bullet. Yo, Tony, get at me, man. This is my last premiere. I'm gonna need something new real soon. Stop the hate and fix your face. It's the Lift the Mix-Up, baby.
116% right now on the website. You're doing really good tonight.
Oh, yeah?
For clicks, yeah.
Sick. That's what I'm talking about.
Best one since July 23rd.
Huh?
I forgot what show we did July 23rd. I want to see who else's show. You're like, this is the best since July
I think that was
23rd.
the Reef show.
Was that the Reef where you at?
Was that Reef and Pivot? No, that was this
No, that
month.
was last
That
week.
was, that was last week.
Oh, I don't know.
Interesting. Awesome. I was like, awesome, man.
I've been promoting a little bit.
That means once your profile post goes up, push it more, and you'll probably get even more clicks and then more views onto the music video I'm gonna post for you. So hopefully, I try to track all that stuff for
Damn, you
artists.
guys got it all set up. That's sick. Thank you guys.
Oh, yesterday we had 49 clicks on the website. Also, we had 49 views on the website. Dude,
Okay.
we're up 400% this week. Like that's
I've been
big
fucking
job.
up the promo heavy. Like, I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm blasting everything all
shit,
day.
You're right. Okay, read where you at. So we're climbing there though because that was the final after by the end. Okay, I see what you're saying. So read where you at. We're at the 27th. Okay, we're already halfway to it and we're not even through the show yet though. We're at 31. Yeah. No, we're the 27th. Oh, well, it combines.
Let's go.
The clock for some reason is based, I think, on a foreign time zone that these trackers come from because it always splits the views into 2 days on Friday night. So yeah, like it considers us Saturday, but really this is Friday night. So we're at 38 right now. Okay, well we're on our way. But yeah, Reef Where You At show is this one, right?
No, that was this one.
No? What was the show before Reef Where You At? Was that just me and you?
I believe so. Hold
That's
on.
the week we went up
We
100%.
had-
Holy canovers.
Stop the hate and fix your face. My bad while I kill this echo. We were enjoying the mix up, having a good old time. You know, we're back with Jon Rubio. Of course, you got that new music premiere, so we're going to keep that in rotation.
Yes.
That is definitely a fire joint. I was excited to get that, and I'm like, yo, I could close out the mix up. And we did it a little bit earlier today, but as I said or stated before I jumped straight into that, Miz got something she want to tell you guys around 10 o'clock. And I'm happy to oblige because, like I said, I am floating in the clouds today. I feel real good about feeling real good.
And that's a good feeling.
Big facts. So, you know, enjoy the vibes and make sure you're riding with us safely tonight. Drink responsibly. I don't drink at all.
Yeah.
I'm an advocate, so I have to say do not smoke and drive. Take a Uber, take a cab, take a Lyft.
Absolutely.
It's not that hard. Save a life.
Ride the
Okay,
bus.
it costs you a couple extra bucks, but yeah, the buses is free today. The rest of the month.
The Lifted gang rode the bus today. So
Yo, listen,
we
in
promote that.
true stoner fashion, like
Absolutely.
at the bus stop, puffed up, get on the bus, go downtown, and then go get some needs. So yeah, go ahead and utilize that free bus till the end of August, I believe it is.
Yeah.
All RTD services. So you know.
Try it out, enjoy it. I mean, and look,
There's
it
so
helps
many
you cut down your
options.
emissions, your
Big
carbon footprint
facts.
lowers, and you know your.
You know, get greedy for the environment.
You know.
Get greedy about saving the environment.
Feel free to still wear a mask. It's not mandated, but if it makes you feel safe, do that. You know, be with the people though. We're people,
You know
people.
what? I think I'm having mask fatigue because you know, like I sold probably 500 of them during the height of the pandemic, so I have masks to spare. But I'm like, what's the point in wearing them now? Like, why am I?
I'll still put it on if it like. So if I'm outside, you know, and in like an open space, even like in a building, you know, like okay. But if I feel like it's a crowded room, I'm not gonna lie. Like I'll put on a mask. Like I don't want to be.
Okay.
And in general, I think it's just I've kind of grown accustomed to not smelling people's breath. I'm really a big fan of that. Like that's something that I think that's really cool. And I haven't gotten sick. I mean, like it's working for me.
Like, yo, I haven't had to smell your bad breath this whole time, and I'm loving that. So, John, before we jump to the 10 o'clock hour, because, you know, we got tea, Well, we got the mix up coming.
Yeah,
Well, no,
music.
no mix up. We got more
We just
music
mixed it
coming.
up.
Yeah, we just mixed it up.
Oh, I am fried this Friday.
Yo, listen, I'm telling you, it's a beautiful thing. But do you want to drop your socials and yeah, your streaming platforms? Let them know where they can find your music, where they can find your clicks and all your pages.
Yeah, hell yeah. So I'll start with mine. I got a couple here. So
Hey, man, take your time.
you can find me on Jon Rubio Music, JonRubio Music on IG. You could also find that on all platforms, Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music. You can find me on Facebook as well under the same name. Shout out to my boy DJ Deuce, who's he's a dope DJ as well as an engineer. He engineered that last track, the one that new song that I just showed these guys here.
Okay.
So if you're an artist and looking to get recorded, man, definitely hit up my boy DJ Deuce. Find him on Facebook. Book DJ Deuce. You know, you can find him on IG. He's working down at A1 Studios and Side B Studios. So
Shout out to A1 Studios.
Yep. And then Mini Producer, you can find him on IG, all platforms. Same thing with the homie AC. Just look up the real AC, ACEY. You can find him on all streaming platforms as well. So, huge shout out to everybody, man, and thank you guys for having me.
Again, man, we appreciate you coming out. It's definitely been a fun time and enlightening, man. It's like I said, we usually have to wait to the part 2 to get to the juicy stuff of the interview. So we kind of skipped that whole awkward first date stage on the radio, I guess we would call it. Well, you know, he's a
that
veteran.
Was the icebreaker.
Word.
He's like, can I get a water? And I was like, look at this service.
we
Yeah,
aim
you
to
guys are
please
good.
and
I
lift the
forgot mine.
radio, man. That's just how we do. And you are listening to Lifted Radio on 92.9 FM, 89.3 HD3, and online at denver.open.media. You can also catch that live stream, facebook.com/Lifted Convo, or just skip all of the rigmarole. Go to liftedradio.co, and we have dozens and dozens of links for any and everything Lifted Radio. So go ahead, go check that out, man. We appreciate everybody who's been clicking that page, man. We getting a lot of love out of that, so keep it going, man. We appreciate all of the love. And with that being said,
You know, this is my favorite time of the Friday night hour. And before I jump into it, though, you know, I definitely want to say my thanks too, because this has been it's been not only enlightening, it's been encouraging. It's
Right.
encouraging to see artists doing positive things, making positive moves. I mean, that's the sort of stuff that we appreciate seeing that, because like not every artist is the same. Not everybody's doing the same things.
man,
And it's awesome to see all kinds of different sides of different people. So let's jump into it, because you know, like I said, it's my favorite time
There we
of Friday
go.
night.
Let's get it.
We're ready now. All right. Warning: this program contains material that may be offensive to some listeners. If you think you might be offended, please change the station now. Denver Open Media Radio follows the rules and regulations of the Federal Communications Commission. We will not broadcast legally obscene material. Let's get it started, y'all, because at 10 p.m., we can say funny things.
Right, that's a
Funnier
nice
things.
jacket, son. Nah,
3
mean.
Yes, it gets beefy, it gets sticky.
Whoa.
It sounds weird.
With that being said, let's get into some more of that fire music, and we'll be right back with more Lifted Radio. Stop the hate and fix your face. I couldn't even get that shit out.
You guys are fun.
Holy fucking Miz. Hey man,
I
this is
didn't take my
we
ADHD
just want to
meds
have
today, bro. I
fun,
did it for
man.
you.
This is
I did
what
it
the
for you,
show
man.
is. Bunch of stoners, we just want to meet artists, man, and let y'all get your music and your voice out there.
Okay, can I just say something?
What's
Say
up?
something.
We need to make it a thing to go eat after the fucking show.
I know. Well, we wanted to do that, but nothing is open late in Denver at 11
Well,
p.m.
like, remember we went
Unless
to
we
Slice
order
Works
in.
that one
Well,
thing?
I suggested Sliceworks, and
Okay,
what did
listen here.
everybody do to me? No, let's go to La Loma.
What about
Okay, well, we'll do
what about Pie Hole?
Slice Works.
Huh?
Pie hole.
Or a pie hole? It sounds like,
Yeah.
sounds like it's beefy and sticky.
The bathrooms are.
Wait, yo!
But their pizza's bomb, bro.
Dude, that sounds fire.
You gotta get they got white pizzas with bacon and potato. Fire, bro. Especially when you're drunk.
It's
Don't
especially,
like
yo, bacon and
Potatoes
potato?
and bacon?
Oh my
Right.
god, you're gonna make me barf. It sounds good, but girl.
Girl, go in there.
Sorry.
There's a trash can.
Right, it's several out
She'll be holding
there.
it.
Anybody got
I mean,
Pepto?
maintenance was just here. The bathrooms have been
Yeah,
touched.
it's
Nobody
right.
uses the women's rooms like that. The
No,
men's
shut
room.
up. I wiped somebody's booty sweat off the fucking toilet. That shit
Ew.
was-
That was TMI. Now
Not
I'm
the booty
They're sitting for too long.
No wonder
Right.
my
I was like, I
just left.
I was like, I don't want nobody's
go.
booty sweat touching my shit.
That's-
I was like, you know what? No, I can't do this.
not the booty
I
shit.
laid the
bro.
fucking booty
Get
sweat
an,
in there.
you get an infection in your
Cringe.
butt crack.
I laid the toilet paper on there. I just watched all the shit soak. I was like, nope, I'm not using this toilet.
That is so
Why you got
cringy.
booty sweat all over the seat, though?
That is so. How the fuck are we on booty sweat right now? What the fuck happened to this
You
show?
were
What are you
We were
doing
just
there?
talking about
You
so
were
much
saying
positive
the bathroom
shit.
was clean, and I was like, no,
They're
that's.
supposed to be.
Right, it should have
She
been.
didn't wipe the booty sweat off the
Oh,
toilet,
hell no.
so she's not doing her job.
No, it wasn't her then. It had to be
It couldn't
somebody
have
who
been
used
her.
it.
It had
Cause
to have been me
nah,
or
'cause
my
she-
sister.
you know what? You know what? I ain't hear none of this shit. I ain't hear none of
She's
this.
like, what the fuck?
Do we have T queued up? We got
Yeah,
20
we got the T queued up. She
we
got it
got-
all set.
we got
This
20
is why
on
we got a
this.
social media manager now, because you know my ass is too ADHD to just
Right,
sit
but we
still
got
for 10
this for
minutes.
20. We could come back in with T, then we got the smokeless, and we
We
could
need a
do
smoke
the
break.
social. Well, it's gonna be the last one.
Last one's
We're just gonna do the closeout with the social media break. So we go take the
Yeah.
photos, do the video drop, and then
And then boom.
wrap it up, and we up out of here. Stop the hate and fix your face. We appreciate everybody who's tuning in. Share with a friend, share to friends, links, share all of that. Lifted conversation, especially the Jon Rubio interview. We want y'all to run it up so we could get them on Most Wanted, because we only have 12 Most Wanted artists of the year, and at the end of the year, we will be doing the Lifted Radio's Most Wanted. Don't take offense if you didn't come sit down with us. Your fault, not ours. We book anybody.
Anybody, you got the skills, you got the time.
Big facts. So, make sure y'all reach for that, man, because we might have to do. You know what? I'm gonna throw in
Did you want me to give
a
you
studio
website login
session and
for
some
making
Lifted
it? I'm gonna
merch
make one right now for you.
for the Lifted Most Wanted Artist of the Year. So let's go with a
Save your
6
phone
hour
login for
a 6 hour
Lifted
studio
Radio.
session and Lifted merch.
Like, you
Alright,
can just
Now,
make me
now,
like a
now y'all might want to
and
reach
then
for that.
that's
So
I like where this is
go get
going
the
now.
links, man. Share those links, all of that. You know how we do it. We showing love with the contest, man. We just had one with Poetic and the Eighth Element. The Banger Makers gave away a beat. Poetic gave away a verse. We got concert giveaways. We did the Top Flight giveaway. Word, we've been trying. I'm gonna do a Reef Where You At contest. Reef Where You At got beats, and he needs some dope artists on his beats. So let me figure that out with Reef Where You At this weekend, and we'll get at y'all with another contest. But before the Lifted Most Wanted contest, 6 hour studio block, Lifted merch. All you gotta do is win Most Wanted. Only 12 artists, and we already got 7 in the running. So get those interviews in
Say
there.
less, brother.
Yeah.
Say less.
All you got to do is run up the numbers on your interview. You can share the Facebook link, and once we get a certain amount of views, we put it on the YouTube, and that's where we'll be counting the views for the winners. YouTube links is up. As much as you share it is as much as you want to share it, but whoever got the most views at the end of the year, that's what we're going to have be the most wanted artist of the month, of the year. So, yeah. We got a bunch going on, man. Stop the hate and fix your face. It's Lifted Radio.
Get that YouTube follow. Let me see this YouTube real quick.
I would make you until I
Oh,
get
it's
some marketing,
right
I'm
here.
gonna make you an editor until then, so you can still make posts.
So these are the most wanted videos.
I just don't think
That's Riaga's. We had El Cacho. I'm actually on there myself, but I'm gonna disqualify myself. I only put it up because it was a big episode. Came up here talking shit, man. So we got Kilo 24K, Diamond Red, Hard Block Records. I'm missing somebody. Norm Marsh in the Eighth Element. Shout out Riaga. It's going down tomorrow, baby.
What's a Friday mix up on the oh, that I think it really was just us at the station that night.
It probably was. But those, like I said, that was the Hoodie L phenomenon. People like, they like when we on the air talking shit. I really don't. We try to have fun shows, but usually when I'm on there talking shit, like they like, oh yeah, let's tune in for that. We here for it. Who we talking about tonight? And you know what? I went off on Karen's. I think it was.
It was a Karen.
It was my Karen rant. I was ranting about Karen. So yeah. Word.
This man and I are like fighting about this font. He already picked a font that's legible, but all the old ones, I was like.
And I was looking at her
And then
earlier,
he
like,
goes,
how are you
I
reading
just
this?
realized not even like the next generation doesn't even have to learn cursive. I was like,
I was literally putting our fucking playlists up in cursive, and I'm like, yo, nobody even reads this shit anymore. This looks like ancient hieroglyphs to 90%
they're
of
like,
people.
what is this alien language?
Right? What the fuck is this? Fucking lifted radio.
Like,
Motherfuckers is writing in Egyptian. Like, nah, yo, it's cursive.
Reading the pyramids right now. What am I doing? I'm in the tomb right now.
What the fuck are they taking out of? Like, what are you teaching in school? Y'all taking out everything. What the fuck are we teaching?
Yeah. I remember learning cursive in elementary school, bro.
Man, that shit
They
was
don't do that no more. That's
required.
crazy.
You had to. You couldn't go to the next grade till you could write your name in fucking cursive.
I had a whole book. I had a whole booklet full of cursive that we had to.
Like, you had to be able to write sentences, your fucking name, all that.
I
Like,
didn't go all that far, bro. I just wrote my name and called it, bro.
No, they gave
yo,
us a
listen,
booklet that
I
we
used to
had
write my
through.
love letters in cursive.
I
You remember
did.
That's
what?
smooth. That's smooth.
Put that sexy ass penmanship on you, baby.
Ooh, she could write so good. I'd be like, oh my god.
Yo,
yes, that's
when
it.
I was
Like,
in
damn, that
when I was in high school, that was the
sorry.
biggest compliment. Like, you write like a girl. That meant chicks
I know,
love
the
your
guys would be like,
handwriting.
thanks. They'd be so
Yeah.
proud.
Word, like you write like a
thank
girl. I
Like,
appreciate it. I
dang.
practice.
Nothing sweeps a
Give
woman
it the
off
pen,
her feet
bro.
like some legible handwriting, you know? Nothing.
Fuck.
You could probably draw good too.
I
Right.
know. They'll walk by like, ooh.
Draw me a dope
It's on
picture
your
to go with that
paper.
love
Draw a
letter.
picture of their face. It comes out looking like Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh, weird. They'll be like, that's so sweet. Hang it up in their locker.
He's such a good artist.
What a good time.
I
Hey,
love
miss those
him.
days. I know. This is probably what
Yeah,
real
so
love
it'll
is.
come up something like this. You just have them go to whatever your date
Oh, I thought my
was.
phone was making stuff. I was like,
Boom, click the link. It'll your promo photo, your video, interview highlights. This one she wasn't there for, so she couldn't write a whole bunch about it. I go back through.
I'm going back through these.
No, I know. I'm
Okay.
just talking about the Riaga one.
The one with the major event announcement? Oh, the first one.
No, this is the second one. Though. Look, because you wasn't there. It's hard to do a review
Oh,
of the
yeah,
interview
because I
if you
still
weren't
needed
there.
the,
Yeah.
It's true. This is true. Do we have that video up now? I thought
Which
you just
one?
posted it. That the old Riaga video.
I
'Cause I
posted
have
the
to
new
watch
one.
it. Okay, I can watch.
I don't
the
have
new
the
one.
old
It's
one.
okay. I'll watch the new one and then I'll put in the information onto the thing. I just gotta re-listen to it because it's been so long. So I feel
My
so
man's
bad.
Bob Parker.
Yeah, he actually won the contest with Eighth Element.
Melly Mel.
I was trying to read that too.
That's who's playing right now, actually. Thank boy. Shout out Melly Mel.
Melly Mel.
I need some new music. Mel, you just dropped the tape. Give me some new music.
Native.
I do the edits. It's whatever. Just send me some new music.
Cheetahs and Melly Mel both do Snitch Native.
Yeah.
It's not a feature.
It's
It's
G
not a
to.
feature one. It's both of them.
It's basically it's a combo track. It's not.
Okay.
It's to the neck game. Who did we not have a video for? We put
I'm like spelling it with stars.
we
now
put
to see
Pivot
it.
on Reach/interview, right?
Counted.
So yeah, it'll come out a lot like that.
All right, here we go.
That's tight.
Yeah, article clips. And then anything extra coming up, like Riaga, we put up his concert flyer on his as an update. If you got a video, we got an artist who just dropped a video, so
bad, bro.
we updated his with.
You can just
So anytime you got an update, it's something you want to get to your fans, shoot us a message. We'll come back, go into the artist profile, and you can shoot them straight there.
Dude, that's tight, bro.
It's
You
all
guys
linked.
basically making EPKs.
Yeah, so it's all linked. So we got special links. You can go to take you to the socials. So
Yeah, and depending on how much information we get in the interview, the better the post looks. You
Right.
know? That's why I'm always happy. Like when I get all the plugs and stuff, I can just beef up that post more.
facts. So, yeah. Then we got a mixtape drop. We're doing another drop top of the year. So volume 2 will be out top of the year for this. I think I'm gonna do next up like holidays. We got a all Colorado
I have no
up
idea
and
what
comer
that says.
music CD coming out. So
Native
we'll
King
do that and then
something
do volume 2 of this one.
That's tight, bro.
Ayo, ayo. Oh, sorry. Let's see.
Then we got the contact page. People could come here, and if you got fans, you could say, yo, go to liftedradio.co.
Found it alright.
You could go to here, fill it out. We got not playing the song you want to hear, or you got the song you want to send it to us. All of those submissions go through right here. So, fan submissions, I should say. So they can suggest music and all of that shit, artists.
It's all on the Facebook
It's all
bio
on
too, right?
No, but everything is linked in with this. Our Facebook, our IG, the radio link for this station, everything is all on here. So if you just go to liftedradio.co, you can go to everything from there.
Yeah, I'm gonna be looking into them contests and stuff, bro.
Oh yeah, man, definitely. I meant that about the most wanted artists. Like I want.
I'm gonna promote.
I want to create something where people not only like appreciate the love we show, but they strive for that shit. You know what I mean? If we got contests that dope, cats actually go out put in the fucking legwork. I just want to see. I told Miz earlier today. I said, yo, I think I'm gonna have to fucking promote this week because John been actually fucking promoting. Like most artists get our flyers and won't do shit with them. They go up on their story. That's it. Like they don't. We give you promo materials.
Yeah,
It's up to you
it's
what
easy.
you want to do
Yeah.
with it.
I was like, well, this is
But
nice.
the majority of the cats don't. I was like, yo, he's fucking promoting. I gotta promote today. Like, yo, let me go do another flyer. Let me put up a couple more posts. Like, damn. But like, it doesn't happen a
I
lot.
appreciate it, bro. I mean, I guess it's just come second nature to me now because I do all my promotion myself. And
Right. Well,
So,
you
I'm
know
just
what?
like-
A lot of people don't understand you gotta be a self-contained entity first, especially in music. If you're not willing to do every aspect yourself, or at least try, give up because it's gonna be nights you're gonna fucking have to.
yeah, bro.
Like,
That's how that's what it comes down to, differentiating the people that really want to do it and the people that don't.
right.
You know, because everybody want to be a rapper until you do shows and nobody shows up, or everybody want to be a rapper until you have to put down money, or everybody want to be a rapper until you got to do your social media, you got to promote yourself. you
Listen,
gotta
we had to
do
get
all
a
this.
social media manager because as much as I be feeling like I'm on my shit some days I won't give a fuck. I wake up and I'm just like, nothing lifted today. I don't care. I'm gonna smoke a blunt. I'm off that today. I'm not doing that. So
Take some days off.
if you have to bring people in, but again, that's what I mean. Like, once you realize what it takes, like, yo, you get social media is draining. You respect the person who does that job for you now. You're not treating them like shit. Yo, my social media manager. I'm not gonna be mean to her. She do the shit I don't like doing. Like,
Yeah, man.
I appreciate that. Like,
I might have to hit you up, man.
this
I'll pay you every month.
is like, we good. We'll talk. Listen at liftyradio.co.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We
no,
got
I'm serious.
one more than we coming in.
Eventually.
All right.
Well, you know where to find me.
Yeah, I think
Shout out Hot Block
It
Records.
gets old sometimes, doing
It's
the social
not that
media.
it gets old. It's I log in some days and it's so fucking negative. Like, it was one day I logged in and everything was gay. It was like, yo, if your man
Trey Ocho.
eats pussy with a smile,
Who's it
he's
wrong?
gay.
Okay.
If he eat hot dogs, I'm like, yo, I can't fucking take it. You know what made me feel good today? And this shit is gonna sound fucked up to say. I didn't say it to them while we was eating dinner because I try to keep my jokes to myself because I'm usually making them spit shit out. I've left it out of dinner. But yo, you know how good it felt to eat a churro without somebody talking some gay ass glizzy shit? Like, real shit?
He goes, really? They're not going to say anything.
Right, like
So
nobody's
happy,
making dick
bro.
jokes. This is so cool.
Right, no,
This is
yeah,
like,
bro.
to be able to eat fucking food and not have to worry about some dude popping out like, yo, you gonna eat that churro? You gonna eat the churro straight? You gonna eat it sideways? You gonna bite the sides, bro? That's gay. Like,
Stupid.
so over that shit.
Oh, man.
Everything is gay. No, it's not. I just wanted a fucking hot dog.
I still don't. I still don't. I still just crunch on fucking lollipops instead of licking them. and shit.
Yo, like, you gotta cut fucking bananas into
I just bite
chunks
them.
and eat that
Same
shit.
thing with
Like,
ice cream. I just bite it.
right.
Eat it.
You gotta eat that shit the most violent way possible, just so a nigga don't even like. If you imagining your dick after this, bro, you got issues. Cause I'm fucking. I broke
pretty
my
funny.
banana like this.
Yeah.
You picturing that?
Churros are better though, dude.
Oh, hell no.
And like high key though, the churros from Sam's Club, bro,
Nah,
they're
yeah.
bomb, bro.
La Luma?
I ain't gonna lie, they're pretty authentic.
the joint
bro.
we had today was fucking fire. It came with
La
a
Luma.
chocolate dipping sauce and all types of
Yeah.
shit.
Where'd you guys go?
La
La
Loma.
Luma.
La Loma? Where's
It's
that
over
at?
there on Broadway, across from the Brown Palace.
La Loma. I've heard of it probably.
Broadway and
Same- authentic.
21st. Yeah.
This is how you know when you walk in a Mexican restaurant, you gotta look in the kitchen. And
Right,
see who's
right.
cooking in there,
Oh
bro.
yeah, it's all Mexican.
No
It's all
offense.
Mexican.
It's all
No
Mexican.
offense,
You
but if
better
it's a
leave.
bunch of white people, bro, get out of there,
Get out
bro.
of there, you
You
gotta
don't
Nah,
want to be
you
there.
know what? Miz took me the first time she took me on a day where it was like
They hire
white people
managers.
happily
It was all white.
it was
servers
all
and
white.
managers.
It was one Mexican dude there eating. Same restaurant.
Oh.
But this was like
But
a
we went on a
Tuesday.
day we never go.
Right, it was like a Tuesday, it was quiet, it was early, just basically office people in there. And I'm like, yo, I don't trust this shit. It's not even Mexicans in here eating. Like, that's how you know not to trust the food. Like, don't go to a soul food restaurant, you ain't seen no black people in
He didn't
there.
eat all his food.
I used to think like that too, bro. But
I mean, it's kind of true.
then after a
He was
while,
Go back.
proud of me for saying the truth.
Stop the hate.
That's how you go look. You're like, I'm gonna
And
go
fix
check
your
it out.
face. We talking restaurants and food right now.
As if we didn't eat all night.
Man, listen, I'm still stuffed and I'm still trying to stretch and work it off. It's terrible. But we're going to jump straight into news because we got to move it ahead tonight. I thought we had more time, but we've been having such a blast with John on the live stream and on the radio. We kind of lost track of time. So we're going to go straight into tea as soon as I hear Mrs. Keys stop clickety-clacking. It is time for tea. With the Miz, let's get it going.
The water's all done boiling.
Do we have tea for real?
Yeah, bro.
Yo, I want some tea.
Let's
That's tight.
Let's jump right into the cup. Ready?
get
Yeah,
it.
let's go.
Get your sexy cups out.
Okay, y'all. Pinky's out. You know Drake's got a new hairstyle.
Jesus. The finger waves. That's
You know,
all I'm
you
saying.
Seen it? You seen his new hairstyle? I'm gonna show you a
Oh,
picture
shut
right
the
now,
front
bro.
door.
Hold up. Drake's new hair.
They have to show John this hair.
Let's
dude.
show him.
Yo, look, if you remember, like, early 90s black hairstyles, it looked like finger waves. Like, you know how women used to get the waves put in their head and big, huge. it looked like he got finger waves right now.
Right.
Damn, bro,
I-
he's taking
a
it back.
mullet.
Champagne poppy.
Yeah.
A mullet
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
finger
Yeah.
waves.
He's taking it back right there.
I
All right,
can't.
all right.
I can't.
Champagne Poppy
You know.
Escobar.
Man, the man likes what he does.
He
you know?
looks like he smokes Cubans, dude.
Jesus.
He's gonna start doing reggaeton now.
Right. Like,
Wow.
I swear.
Look, he already did house. He might as well.
And then he's gonna be doing collab with, like, Bad Bunny. And next, like, next thing you know, he's gonna be speaking Spanish, and you'll be
Hey,
like,
look.
wow, this is dope. You know, he's a musical genius. Because, like, as much as I didn't want to like that new album,
It was actually kind of
it
dope.
was actually kind of dope.
I haven't even heard it yet, but I am a fan of Drake.
Yeah.
He does make some good music.
He touched my heart back in the day when he got shot, put in a wheelchair, and his name was Jimmy.
You know what?
I cried. Like, it's
Oh, that
really
wasn't
real to
him?
me.
That wasn't his
That
real
was-
life?
His real name wasn't Jimmy. It was really actually Aubrey Graham. Man, I've been behind. So yeah, that was just some funsies though, because I love Drizzy Drake.
Shout out Drizzy.
Guess who's back on the gram?
Yo, listen.
Guess who's back on the
I'll let Miz
gram?
announce it.
You know, I mean, can you take a guess?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Who was kicked off? Who's been kicked off more
Multiple
than
times.
Who
anyone
sets it off?
in the last year?
Donald Trump?
No, well,
Who
no,
says
they
John?
wouldn't even reactivate his account. So you got to figure all his closed accounts aren't getting opened
Oh
back
no,
up.
it's
I don't know.
We're talking to artists.
Oh, an artist?
Yeah.
We're talking to artists.
Oh, damn.
Instagrams are
Constant
always
suspensions.
wild.
Always wild Instagrams.
There's a lot, bro. I don't know.
It's
That's
a
a good
lot.
one. That's a
His
good one.
Instagram name is most wanted
Instagram
Instagram.
is most wanted.
Oh, is that the game? No, who
No.
is no? The games is something else.
We
I
got
forgot.
one more, and then we're
One
gonna
more
let
guess,
Miz
I'm gonna
put
tell
you
you.
out of your misery.
Nah, I can't guess. I don't
Oh,
know.
man. It's Boosie Badass.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, shout out to
Yeah,
Boosie
he
for
got
finally getting his
pulled
IG
over.
back.
He got pulled over on live
This afternoon.
already, and he performed Set It Off.
Right.
And
And after police,
that's
right?
the police for
Yeah.
the cops.
For the
Then-
police as
Oh,
they're
yeah.
pulling him over.
And, you know,
What
I
a
mean,
savage.
That wasn't the part I liked. That wasn't the
but
part I
even
liked.
better part. Right?
How much money you make? This 30,000. This pocket change every day. How much you make? 38. You quiet. I like you. You come work for me when you done over
Yeah,
here.
when you get tired of them, you can work for me.
Boosie's so petty. It's hilarious most times, and that was like true pettiness, true hilarity, all wrapped up. Like I'm waiting for IG to just flag that video. Like, all right, stop
They
watching.
better not. I mean,
Don't
that's
don't
gold.
copy this dude, please
That
don't.
was gold.
It
That
was comedy gold,
You know
man.
what I'm saying? Like, man, and Boosie's IG is always, his lives are always, they're
Never
epic.
fails.
Big facts.
You know, I loved him during the pandemic when he just
Boosie going wild.
sharing with everybody.
Yeah.
All right. So the next up on the tee. Wait, let me check these off because I love the checking off thing. Okay. So Joe Biden.
What?
Joe Biden.
Joe Biden.
Joe
Help me out
Biden.
to a nice dinner. Nice steak
What
dinner.
would you tell Joe Biden right now?
Bing bong. What's up with old Joe?
So you know what it is for our students in the higher ed area. Loan forgiveness. And if you're upset and you paid off your school, I hear there's going to be forms for you to be able to look for reimbursement as well. And I
That's
know there's
crazy.
yeah, there is
That's
a time
big
frame,
business.
but that's awesome news. So be sure to keep checking,
Go get
checking
that
the
school loan
websites.
forgiveness,
Look at those
man. Get that
government
off of your.
websites. Don't get played into some scams. Look for some government websites. Look it up, and just keep your eyes out for that. I mean, look, it's a little bit, but a little bit goes a long way for us. So
Big facts.
I'm not excited about the bare minimum, but look, I'll take it. I'll take that if it really works. We'll find out. They said there's gonna be forms and stuff pretty soon, so I was like, where? I just consolidated all my student debt. So It was really depressing.
Let me know where to
What?
find
The
it.
government forgives me for wanting a higher education? No way.
Dang.
That's
They want
great,
us to
man.
learn.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
No, I'm definitely have to look into that though.
Yes.
I didn't even know that. That's tough. I mean, you know, they always they making the scams and you get them emails and the phone calls and they're like, yeah, we forgive your loan or your loans, you know, for student debt and whatever.
Big facts.
It didn't actually be true though. But
Hey, it better be true because you know we're used to false promises.
Yeah.
Look, I'm a native going to MSU Denver right now, and they said I was getting a grant, so
Right.
I'm waiting for that. So here we've got the Colorado State Fair.
Yes, sir. I'm excited for this. I'm
Can we
gonna
have
go.
horns? Can we get horns?
Can we get horns
Can I
for
get
the
a DJ with
Colorado?
the horns? Where's that guy at? Where's
Hey,
he
look,
at?
you know what? Jan Reef was bothering me last week.
All right, Pueblo,
horn.
Colorado, we see you August 26th through September 5th. It's the Colorado State Fair. I'm a rodeo person, so I hope there's a rodeo. Is there a rodeo? There's
I
a
believe
rodeo.
so.
There's a rodeo.
There's a rodeo.
Let's go.
Rodeos and corn dogs, dude.
Hey, listen. I want the corn.
And I want the dogs.
I'm here for the corn and the funnel cake.
I feel that.
I'm trying to have cheat days. I gotta make sure I go on a cheat day so I don't break no diet rules.
the elote.
Ooh. As long as it's on the
facts.
cob.
Right,
not
as long as it's on
Right.
the cob, not on that
It has to be.
weird, appropriation stuff.
Right, scraping it off the cob and putting it in a bowl.
Would you like a
Sometimes
No,
they come in cups.
Yeah, I was gonna say the cut.
I don't like it in
You
the
can
cups.
get both. They're both authentic technically, but nah, the
Depends on
original
who
ones
makes
on the truck, bro. That's
Right.
Yeah.
You
Big
got
facts.
the
Slapping it together.
mantequilla, the crema, the cheese, the tajin,
Mm-hmm.
and then maybe you put some Valentina at the top, bro. You good, man.
Good to
Serving
go.
up smiles, dude.
Look, I know like 500 people just heard that and got wild
They're
hungry.
like, wow.
So make sure you pick some up on your way to the club or the bar or wherever you're headed and all of that
And
good stuff.
wherever the good ones are, like, tell us.
Yeah, go ahead and tag us, add us, please.
Ask your
We
local
want to know.
Mexican. They'll tell you where to find it.
Okay, so this little sip of tea, I can't totally do this one by myself because there's a professional here. Like, there's somebody who's well seasoned in knowledge of duck ownership here in Colorado.
Oh yeah.
Well, not Colorado, in the city of Denver. Let's be specific. And
Big facts.
let's bring in Leah here to our on-site expert. I'm gonna need some updates on what's going on with ducks in Denver.
Hey
I never
y'all.
knew.
So the new duck law. Apparently, you can own up to 2 ducks in the city of Denver. If you have over 20 acres of 20 square foot of 20,000?
20,000 square feet.
Yeah,
of
square
property.
feet of property. You can have, or more. You can have up to 4 ducks and 4 chickens, or you can have 2 ducks and 4 chickens, or however you want to do it, as long as you keep it within a minimum of 8.
Oh Jesus.
8 total between ducks and chickens.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
get out there, get some land so you can adopt some chickens and some
Don't go overboard with your birds. Like, gotta keep it to a reasonable amount. 6 birds. 4's the top of each species, and I like that. I respect it. Ducks in Denver. So it's very exciting for the duck lovers, I'm sure, and the chicken lovers.
Big
I love
facts.
chicken, so
I do.
you know what I'm saying.
I don't think I could raise it. My chicken would instantly know. Like, nah, last week Lamar walked in the house with him. And he ain't come back out.
Man, you can't get close to chickens.
Don't mess with
alright?
Habashas and chickens.
Don't mess with Habashas and chickens. You can't get close to that chicken. I'm telling you.
You'll be scarred for life.
Right, I found the hard way. Don't name that chicken.
Jesus.
All right. Everybody's favorite time of year in Colorado. Because I'm always complaining about like we need late night food, and I'm always complaining about food, right? 'Cause
Right.
I'm always hungry. It's just my thing. Taste of Colorado's coming up September 3rd through the 5th.
I'll be back for the last day.
Oh my
Are
god.
you leaving us?
I'm on
He's
D&D
going on
for the 3rd
vacation.
and the 4th.
He
I'm
don't
going
wanna
on
tell us.
vacation.
He don't want look
Nah, I'm
He's
just
going
I'm,
on
I'm
vacation.
Vacation.
I'm on vacation.
It's a secret. He's not telling
gonna
us
be in a
where.
Speedo somewhere. on
Oh
the
my
beach.
Yo, look.
lord!
You leave me in my backwoods in my balcony alone. Let me have my dreams.
And a speedo.
Hey, it would be PSDs.
Hey.
We know
He said
nobody.
PSDs.
Nobody's doing speedos around here. We do some PSDs
Hey, it's
though.
okay if that's what you like behind closed doors. Nobody
Respectfully,
telling.
respectfully.
Okay.
Nah, I did the swim team. I'm done with speedos.
You did swim team?
Me and my sister both.
Oh,
She
wait,
swims
we're-
like a dolphin.
Are we letting out
I
secrets?
swim fairly well for an African American person.
Unlocked
But
a
Pam
key.
swims like a dolphin. So
This is a
yeah.
new level to you.
If you're drowning around my sister, you're good to go. She is like Flipper.
Oh, I thought you meant like good to go down.
Uh,
Like,
nah,
she's just gonna
nah,
watch.
she's a wonderful swimmer.
Well, look, I'm not.
I'm
I'm
decent.
gonna need you guys.
I'll drag you back to shore, but it's gonna be ugly.
You're gonna be like cussing us out, like, why'd you get in there in the first place?
It's
I feel
gonna,
like,
it's
what did
gonna
you
be
swim?
ugly if I save you.
Before I can even move on with this tea, like, what was your, I mean,
I didn't. She swam on the team. I didn't make the team. I didn't have a meet. No.
because you
I-
got high, dude.
You know what? I wasn't even smoking then, but I just swimming wasn't my favorite. I like basketball a little more. I didn't want to focus on swimming.
Okay.
The pool time was just like getting out of the hot New York City streets for me. I don't want to play in the fire hydrant today. I'm going to the pool. That was my escape. So that's what I used it for. But nah, Pam swam the 100-meter, I believe.
Did she like do the freestyle?
Butterfly, I believe, was her stroke.
Bro,
Word.
That's
got
just
strong
crazy.
back.
Hell yeah.
Word. Word. Angela Bassett around here. That's
Damn.
how we say.
Look, me and her, we always be like, got the back of a linebacker, man. Built like that. Okay, so, but I just couldn't do the butterfly, so.
Okay.
I'm gonna live with that dream that I've lost. So always fun for the Stoner News.
Big
Shout out
facts.
to Dalia for finding some good stuff this week, man.
Word.
So, look, new states to possibly legalize marijuana. You know that's a big thing for us. We're always lifted around here.
Big facts.
It's gonna be hopefully South Dakota, Missouri, and Maryland.
What?
Nobody's
Baltimore
excited
don't
too
have.
much about these states, and look,
Baltimore
That's
doesn't
right.
have legal cannabis. That's why it's so
That's
bad out
right
there.
now.
Baltimore's suffering, bro.
Really?
But they're
Well,
about to
hell
see the
no,
come up if they
Baltimore.
legalize it.
Baltimore murderland.
Yeah.
Man. They need some
Both,
cannabis.
both.
Like your nickname is pure death.
They
Y'all
said y'all need
clearly
to chill out real quick
cannabis.
before
Like,
we
we
bring
call
this out here.
it we call it Baltimore murderland. Like
Y'all
nah,
need to chill out
yeah,
before we
need
bring
some
this shit out
cannabis.
here.
Just chill out a little bit. Just hit this. I'm excited about the whole news, though. I mean, I think that's awesome. My family's from South Dakota. I know the Pine Ridge Reservation. They have it legalized. So basically, around the borders of the reservation, like getting that marijuana into the state is still currently illegal. Moving that across state boundaries is still currently illegal. So how would it appear on the reservation is still a mystery. I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. So, well, I'm dying because our last piece of the tea is mostly us just being sad. We miss Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
Everybody who saw that show, look, I am a big fan of the new album.
Send us clips, send us
singing.
video clips, all of that.
Sad in the car.
I heard he played a lot of his old stuff too.
Yeah.
Where he performed a lot of his
Shout
old
out to
stuff.
everybody who got to make it. I think Kid Cudi's here tonight, right
It's
now.
either tonight
So
or tomorrow.
Yeah.
it's either tonight. I think
Yeah,
it's tonight.
It's tonight.
It is
It's
tonight.
tonight.
But yeah, this weekend, make sure if you get a chance, head to Gary, Nebraska. Show some love for Riaga. He's opening up for Tech 9. There's going to be a lot of cool stuff. I know there's a powwow going on this weekend. If you're trying to check
I
this out
will. I'm going to be up early to check the car show at Mile High. I don't know if I will be able to stay the entire event, but I will do as much as I can to give y'all all of that. And it'll be up on the page, so just stay tuned for that. Make sure you stay tuned every Friday, 9 to 11 p.m. for the Fried Friday lineup with Lifted Radio and One Blunt Radio. Stop the hate and fix your face. And don't forget, do remember Thursdays, that backspin with all that delicious lifted music, man, that we can't bring you every Friday. Make sure you tune into that for loads and loads of
Mostly
dope music, man. It's just vibes, and that's how we rocking.
Yeah.
We got to get out of here. John, you want to give one last shout out before we go? We're going to go to a music block and we will see you guys next week. But before we do.
Well, yeah, I guess just, thank you guys, the listeners, the people out there that are supporting the local artists.
Shout out to all of y'all heavy.
Lifted Radio and the other radio stations that are helping us get a platform, man. Like,
word. Shout out New Music Mondays, the guy Tavius Show, One Blunt Radio,
Fam Bam,
the Colorado Culture Connection. Shout out the Concert app and Hypnotic especially, man. We didn't get to make the rooftop, and I heard it was a crazy one. Rain, sleet, or shine. We are out here partying for the new artists and the dope artists. So shout out to everybody that came to that Eventbrite. I think went well. It looked pretty packed. Again, I'm a little sad we didn't get to make it, but shout out to everybody that did. Shout out to Reef where you at, because he was opening up. So if you watched that show or listened to that show, he still came through. So shout out to Reef for that. Awesome. And we are up out of here. We will see you guys next Thursday, next Friday with more dopeness. I'm not sure who we have as a guest yet, but we will keep you all in the loop as much as possible. Just go to liftedradio.co or Facebook.com/Lifted Convo for all of the Lifted Radio, Lifted Conversation news. We got plenty more coming for you. Stop the hate and fix your face. It's Lifted Radio. Wait, what we got?
Submissions.
Oh yeah, see.
Listen at liftedradio.co. Don't worry. If your music's great and you know you're ready for it to be on the radio, just send it this way.
Right.
Send it this way.
If it's not great and you just want to shout out to a couple cats, they actually submit music just to see if it's popping and if we like it and if we would play it. So if you just want consideration, radio play and or radio edits, listen at liftedradio.co. We got you on all of that. We got the deal going through to the end of the year. It's no longer just a summer deal. Yeah. 3 edits for $10, 1 for $5. Just let us know if you need the edits. And let's get you on the radio, man, and get you played. They need to hear.
Yeah, never be discouraged. If you get some feedback and you want to work on it, submit it again. Let's do it.
Word.
We want to hear your music.
Never take no for an answer. Just go revamp and redirect, man, and work on it. So we'll see you guys next week. We out of here, man. Stay tuned for some more dope music, but for now, we out of here with some even doper music. Let's go ahead and light them up for another 30 minutes. Stop the hate, fix your face. It's Lifted Radio.
Turn it up.
Wrong list. Oh, shit. All of that got caught on there, too.
Oh, shit.
Smack the fuck out of the mic. Bang! Calvin's like, great show till somebody hit the microphone. What the fuck was that?
I was like, that wasn't me for once, actually.
We appreciate everybody for tuning in. Make sure y'all tune in every Friday, 9 to 11 p.m. Facebook.com/Lifted Convo. Stop the hate, fix your face. Lifted and stay toasty, baby. We out of here.